All right, guys, welcome back to our Rohan campaign here on the Cubcam YouTube channel. This is the Third Age mod for Medieval 2 Total War, the DaC V3 submod edition. So yeah, where we left off last time, I'm pretty sure we'd just taken Isengard.
Yes.
Obviously, Theoden and his matey boy are dead. Theoden and Theodred are both dead by the looks of things. So, yeah. I may have to add, there might be a little bit of drilling going on above me, so I'll try and turn my volume down on my mic if it kicks in. But it never really lasts for more than like 5-10 seconds at a go, so it shouldn't really be that much of an issue. If it is, then apologies. Right, cool. So we've got our sort of first cavalry unit being trained up down here. For now, I think we need to get as many units to the front line up here as possible. So yeah, out to everyone who's been enjoying this season so far, this is episode 4, I believe, if my numbers aren't going wrong. I'm trying to record these a day in advance, and they usually take about an hour to do in total, get everything set up and recorded and rendered and stuff. So yes, I'm a little bit ahead of the game. Please do let me know about mic levels as well. I think we should just about be okay, although I will take a look at it when we're in the battle. Actually, it looks like on my screen we're a little bit high, so I'm just going to turn these down temporarily. When we can see. Yeah, it looks a lot better. Right, so here we go. We're going to get into today's episode. The plan is to wipe Isengard completely off the map. So they've got this fort over here. They have Gind, which is now their capital, so I'm assuming that's where the bulk of their forces will be. I'm expecting a big banner army to pop up at any minute, because that's literally how they always seem to work. We haven't really got the resources to train any more units here. However, I am going to put down a unit of militia which will appear in 2 turns, so we have a 4-part cavalry army that can go up and join the front line. So this little army here is just a unit of beast slayers, which realistically we should be able to handle. Who's staying in Isengard? We've got 3 units in Isengard, keeping it under watch. There we go. So yeah, let's go ahead and end the turn. Again, thank you to everyone who has been enjoying these videos. I've had quite good feedback on them. Collectively, they are the most watched average thing on the channel already. So hopefully we can build up a little bit of a more gamer kind of following. I'm a massive fan of Lord of the Rings, as anyone who knows me will tell you. Big achievement of mine. I was once #1 in the UK for quiz up on the Lord of the Rings films. That was for a month. That was my big Lord of the Rings achievement. And the other one is actually doing some voiceovers for this game, which was very enjoyable to do indeed. One of the factions I did voice was Dunland, who we're likely to face anytime soon. Here we go. Isengard has fallen. The Tower of Orthanc and all of its secrets have been stolen from Saruman, but the White Wizard will not stand for it, even though he's dead. Interesting. All of his research and power has been gathered here, and he is loath to let this humiliation stand. Now the minions of the White Hand gather around him, prepared for a great assault upon their own fortress. Their armor is thick, their shields are broad, and their rage knows no end. Isengard will be reclaimed, even should Saruman need to return by climbing the mountain of his own minions. So we can expect a banner army anytime soon. Unless we've already taken out the banner army. I don't think we have. So there we go. We'll move them to Derwath. I'm checking these every time to see if we can make new units. So they'll move up there. I'm pretty sure Edoras will now be training those. There we go. We can get some additional troops. For the time being, I think just to hold back this threat of the banner army, which is likely to pop up any minute, I just want to make sure. There we go. It's a nice addition. Some horse archers and some riders. I want to make sure. Let me drop that down by 100 now. Make sure that's there. So if we move this force down, I think realistically Derwath, for the time being, is pretty well defended against what was available in Gind. Bear in mind that's a village by the looks of things, so they're not going to be able to train troops, so they're pretty much stuck with the units they have. We can use this kind of little interval here whilst this unit is coming around to kind of check out what's going on here. There we go. That's the force, so we're going to have to team pretty much everything up here. We're going to have to move some of these forces that were stationed down here back up to join forces with these to make a full banner army, because we're going to need everything we can get to take this out, because this is going to be a big... This is the fight I hate. I hate this bit so much. Right, the fold. Are you able to build troops yet? No, you're not. Derwath, how many? You're 2 away. See, they're not defeated yet. They really are not defeated yet. They could still absolutely wipe us off the map if we're not careful. So, what's his name? Asgrom. So the Foldberg will have stable soon, so we're likely to be able to build cavalry there. Outside when you locked into breakfast this morning, really good conversation with Max Wheeler about education in music. For those that are looking at the channel for these videos, first of all, it's primarily a radio / music channel. So what I do for a day job is present a radio show. Obviously, we're not able to get into the studio for the time being because of the current COVID scenario. So we are kind of doing a temporary version from home. Is that Dunland? Yeah, it is. Send the spy up. Send the spy up. So they have Bregnas as well. So they've got a few sort of hidden bits. There we go. We'll speak to Dol Guldur next turn. Get some trade popping in the north. We haven't actually got a trade agreement with anyone yet. No, we've got a trade agreement with Eddard Wyeth. We're not moving too quickly on that. I think the threat of Mordor is at the threat of Isengard, shall we say, is at the front of my mind more so. And Isengard haven't moved. That's brilliant news for us because it means we can kind of pull everything together. I'm hoping, because realistically they still have two provinces. There we go, let's get some of those going. I don't know if it's a total war campaign or not. It's unlikely. Yeah. That's not worth it for Dol Guldur. 4,500 for that? No way. They've taken Roscovel already. Ooh. So do we go for the Anduin? I think the Anduin are literally just here, aren't they? So we may as well go for the Anduin, then go for Lothlorien, then go for Erebor, then go for Dale, and then maybe bring this guy back down, and then focus these middle factions here with this diplomat over here. So I need to move. I need to remember to move him. I'm really bad with diplomats on this game. Straight up, somewhere around here there is a Northern Dunedain settlement. I'm sure of it.
Your orders, my lord.
No, he's there.
Yes, orders. We combine your will, my lord. Yes.
Let's see if we can merge this and get it a bit smaller. There we go. There we go. A strong banner force is now being pulled together. I keep getting messages about breakfast this morning and how useful people found it. There we go. And if we just load this province up here, for the time being, we have to remember that they still have a force down there. That little force there is going to prove to be an annoyance. I can see it already. Edaras is melding units. We've got 2 more units of horse archers available from there. So we'll move these guys up. So we're going to have some more horse archers coming in from there. It's trying to slowly but surely, whilst like these aren't under threat, and we are able to build at least some military units. I want to try and get our economy popping at the same time. Having the infantry there will make a big difference as well, to be honest, in Dunlastir. So I think next time we do have to meet this force head on, because it's looking pretty weighty, I've got to say. I think we'll struggle. I mean, that's not it either. So once that's taken, that's fine. You know what, I'm going to keep you rotating between the two so we can see. That at least will give us a bit of security here. Isengard has a... Does it have a garrison? Or an armory? Do we need to build our own armory? Yeah, that might be an idea. If we get the armory there to begin with, at least we have a garrison in Isengard, so we'll have 3... We'll have 2... We'll have the Helmingers plus a few footmen to defend it. Should just about be okay. It's this Asgrom army that I'm a little bit concerned about. Yes. Tough times ahead, I fear. I fear tough times lay ahead for us here in the heart of Rohan. Yeah.
Yes, my lord.
See, I'm a natural with the voices. We've got 500 coins for that. What else is happening? Good. 2 new children. Lovely. More generals. I do like a general on this game. End of turn report. Production, we're in 3rd. Population, we're in 4th. I mean, the thing is, people forget about Rohan. How many provinces do you start with? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You start with 6, like, decent provinces. So I'm now on 9. To be honest, 9 provinces early game is pretty good. How many turns in are we? We're only... how many turns... Wait, where does it say what turn... Is that how many turns? No, that's my money, isn't it? How does it say... Where does it say how many turns in I am? I don't know. Turn number 19. There we go. So 20 turns in, and in that period of time, we've taken 3 provinces
Yes, my lord.
and taken their capital. Can we see more of this? I want to see what they've got, because the thing is, if they have primarily pikemen, which I said they wouldn't, and now I'm genuinely worrying that they will do. If they do have primarily pikemen, we're in a bit of trouble. I think we are going to be in a bit of trouble. Have I done all my... Do I make another diplomat just because it's going to take ages otherwise? Yeah, go on, why not? And I can send him down to the south, and then we've got 3. We should have the map covered in about 60, 70 turns, hopefully get everything covered. I'm really hoping Isengard don't do anything. Ugh, it's always scary. Hair's looking mad today. Yeah, I was saying earlier, we did a live stream watch of someone playing Slender last night, and it was absolutely terrifying. Can't believe people played that game as a kid. It would scar me. Okay, now I don't like this at all. There we go. Oh, they're on the run. Yes, yes, this is good. Right, how far can these units go? What have we got there? Do we take them before... You know what? I'm going to put you right there so we can see. Okay, so they've got 1 unit of pike. They've got 1 pike unit. Got 3 units of raiders. The archers are annoying. The crossbowmen are annoying. It's an annoying... I think just Isengard are annoying to fight, so I think what we have to do is keep up the pressure. Move them there. Move you up to there. If we can... Get a secondary force in. That cavalry unit can be there in 2. They can be there in 1. So it's going to be interesting how this develops. Alderburg, how far away? You are 3 units from more cavalry. That's cool. Thing is, once you get Rohan up and running, they're surprisingly quick to reproduce units. I don't need to read you that. Once you can get there, all of them with military, it only takes like you only really have like a 10 unit 10 turn cooldown for units. So every sort of 10 turns you can raise another like full banner. If you have enough provinces, like I think from this in previous campaigns you can get a solid full banner from this every sort of 12 turns, which is good because all of these are in quite close proximity to each other. You can move them all together within 3 turns, like in around sort of here you can get everyone to it. And that makes a huge difference in the long run. So, do we sally out? No, I'm not. If they attack me, they attack me, and I can deal with that.
Yes, my lord.
Fingal. A little concerned about our lack of generals, however. How's our family tree looking? Have we got many kids on the way? So we've got Sig here. He's 2. We only have 1 heir at the minute, and he's 2. So if our current line is broken, we're pretty knackered, to be honest. So yeah, he died and he died. Aemond. Oh, that was Gawain. And Acidic also died. So yeah, this is going to be interesting, to say the least. I think for the time being, they can move out. Ooh, that isn't good. 70. Should just about be okay for the time being. Tell you what a good idea might be if we... I don't know if I leave you. You'll be fine. And we'll move you there, and that'll just give you a bit of extra peace of mind. And then we can at least have a sort of 6-stack reinforcing force here, which should make a fair bit of difference. We've also got these... How far away are you from units? Yes! Yes! See, the raiders and stuff will chew through that 600 there. This cavalry block will chew through those raiders. It won't do the pikemen. We can pretty much chew through the infantry, and I think if we're clever, we can take the spearmen out of the game. The only real units of annoyance there are the wargs What's Asgrom got? They're bodyguards. They're not the best. If they were pikes, I'd be worried. A general pike unit, not for me. Let's have a look. I always forget about my diplomats. I always do. It's not intentional. Northern Dunedain King. I've got to say, this V3, I love the icons. I think they're so encapsulating. Really, I should have got a screenshot of one of them. Oh, right, okay, I see what you're doing. But that suits me because that's actually where I've got the biggest. Yeah. If they were going to attack any city, that one actually does probably suit me the best. So oh, damn! Right in between two. No, I'll tell you what, we'll go there next turn, and we'll move you.
My lord. Without question. Yes. Without question. Yes.
I hate this bit. I hate this bit, just roaming around, trying to find people. Right, what forces can we get down there? We can get you down there. Old Wolf can join you.
Yes, my lord.
You can go into Isengard. You can roll down. You can as well, just in case we lose, and we'll have a backup force nearby. Attack them. So we've got a few units of reinforcements available. That's good. Even the 2 units of... What happens if we rise up? I can't do that.
Yes.
So, first big battle of the day then, ladies and gentlemen. We've got around 600, just under 700 in reinforcements, 1,700. So we're about equal unit for unit. We've got a lot of cavalry, not much infantry at all. We've got 1, 2, 3, 2.5 units of decent infantry, and then a load of militia to kind of hold the line. We have got 2 units of archers plus Erkenbrand's Helmingers, and we've got how many units of horse? We've got the skirmishers and 1 horse archer battalion. So you have to be clever on this one. But this is the big battle of the day. Big battle of the day. Oh, it's exciting, isn't it? It is exciting. Grappling hooks were hurled, the ladders raised again and again. The orcs gained the summit of the outer wall, and again the defenders cast them down. Helm's Deep. What is that image? Is that... I genuinely don't know what that is. Is it Gondolin? Is this in the mountains? Maybe. Might be Gondolin. People fleeing. Right, let's get our... This is going to be very important, how we organise from the off, because the last time we fought a big open-scale battle against Isengard, they kind of creamed us because our cavalry wasn't as effective as I wanted it to be, right? You know what? I think an issue I keep having is actually trusting scouts to do a decent job. So we've got our auxiliary cavalry. Go there. Erkenbrand and the archer battalion. Oh, we've got 4 archer battalions. Thing is, the cavalry are going to move out pretty much straight away. So what I want here is the highest of the high ground, which is pretty much there. So if I run you along there, I don't know where they're likely to be coming from over there, aren't they? So yeah, just come up here. One big chunk of militia holding the line. Tell you what, I'll feed you within there. There we go. I'll make sure the Helmingers are that frontline unit. Yeah, the issue with this is we've got 1 unit of... That's Erkenbrand, cool. Tell you what, I'll make that slightly more like that. There we go. So we may as well just move our cavalry up to the front line, and I'm going to move the scouts over here just so they're out the way. They're in the trees. It's not good. See if they move to attack us or not. They're moving towards us? I think so. Just about. So I think, let's be clever here. Let's get all of you lot in the circle. Hate fighting in trees. Can't see anything. This is the ominous, like, movement. It was very distressing. But for the time being, let's move you down here. And the cavalry down here. So at least we can see. If we can get the cavalry actually over here, might be a better shout, because we can clump in from the side. Smash. We've got a very wide line with this many cavalry units. I think that might be a thing we need to focus in on. Actually, you know what? Let's just get rid of this lot. They've clearly got wargs coming out of everything, so let's get rid of them. Let's focus it. Right, so here we go. We can sort of see what's going on a bit more now. We've got clan spearmen here. Let's get these units taking out the clan spearmen because they're low armor. If we focus in our cavalry on their cavalry, however stupid this map is. Oh, it's pretty epic though, doesn't it? Oh my god, it just keeps going. That was the thing that made me fall in love with Lord of the Rings. Just the scale they were able to do without making it look super CGI more than anything else. The Battle of the Pelennor Fields, how big they made that look without it being like they've clearly just thrown people on top of each other. So mad. Now, are they making a dent at all? I mean, they are dipping, I suppose. Because we're going to need our cavalry back in action very soon. So we've taken out 5%, that's good. It's a good start. And again, once these cavalry units are out of the way, we will beat these cavalry units. It's just how long it keeps our cavalry out of the game. But I want to get them out of the way, and when they're done, they can't fight anymore. Is this worth doing? I think it is. I think it is. I'll tell you what. Yes, I think that's all of their. Okay, is that all their cavalry going? That's good. That's good. That's them done. Right now, I can run these over here.
Defeat seems almost certain.
Why are you saying that? We shouldn't even have anyone to go. Oh, for Christ's sake! Look, you go into the back of the raiders. You also go into the back of the raiders. These cavalry battalions here. No, don't go into those. Go into the raiders. Crunch these. Look at that. Stop playing on ×6. That's when you make mistakes. The infantry aren't really doing much, but that battalion there is going down. That's going down as well. So we've taken out another chunk there. Good. Very good indeed. I've got a funny feeling that those pike units could be very dangerous.
Defeat seems almost certain.
Get out before you get slapped about. The scouts just done a madness and made raiders retreat. If they have, I'll be so proud. No. No, they're fine. They're literally fine. Not a chance. Oh, they're ours. Oh, brilliant. So they're still letting off shots. Oh, decent. So we now have our archer lads down here. Can you stop getting trapped? Those pikemen are going to be the death of us. Let's see. How will they set up? Get there before they arrange. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Here we go. If we clump them. Is that good? We can't prolong that combat. Right, all cavalry units reform as one and get over here so we can see exactly what we have. So these guys are still firing. That's good. Maybe move forward a bit so you're not just standing there taking arrows. And we'll move you there so you're covering. Why do you keep saying that? We've still got reserves. We've still got nearly 700 in reserves, and we're winning. So they're the pikemen there. Let's see what we can do. We can get another big charge on these. Oh, that's good. That's a big charge. That'll shatter their morale. Come on. Down to 80 before we pull out. Is it worth it? Yeah, it is. It's that prolonged thing. I don't want to keep doing that though, because we do lose a lot of men. Right. Let's see. Back up here. Again, every time we pull off one of these big chunks, it's the advantage of having a big cavalry chunk, because it means every time you charge, you get such a wide spread. You can pretty much take units out of the game with 2 or 3 charges, but realistically, you're not going to get more than 10 good charges off in a game. They're so annoying with how they do it. Right, Amir, don't be a dick. Into the back of those, please. I thought you'd all run away. God's sake. See what we can do. Can we take him out? It's a good start. No, it's not. Dreadful start. Right, move on. Move along. Said every stormtrooper ever. Don't. Oh god. Oh, they ran away. I do like doing these streams, to be fair. Right, so we need to move these up further up the hill, and because this is, I'm getting a little bit worried about this cluster going on here because they keep attacking. Have we got anything here? Yeah, they're kind of cutting us off. The raiders are good when they're not against cap. That's what I said this yesterday on the recording, didn't I? Like they're raiders aren't anything when you're going up against. Raiders are dreadful when they're going up against any form of solid cavalry unit, but when they're against any infantry unit, they're actually half decent. So they've come out so far. I wouldn't have sent them out if I'd have known that. That's how far they'd have run. See, why are their crossbowmen so good defensively? It's mad. 2 killed in a full charge. It makes no sense, I tell you. It makes no sense. You getting clumped again, are you? I don't know if you can hear that little bit of drilling upstairs, but this is far too intense and important to fight. Let's go. If we can get this lot to break, it will affect all of the. No! Oh, Erkenbrand's gone. Down to just AMA now. I don't have time to grieve. I do not have time to grieve. We are 2 in this, but that's a big loss for our campaign. It's a replenishing unit of top quality archers that we now do not have. Go into the back of them. Take this unit of raiders out. Come on, smash them, crunch them, waver them. Oh wow, what on earth is going on? Right, we need to regroup here because we've lost 2 very important generals. We haven't even been going up against pikes.
Defeat seems almost certain.
I mean, we're going to come out of this with Isengard having no real force left at all, so we can they'll still have lurts, but I mean that's a blow. We've lost 2 princes down to just 2 units, so we're gonna, if any adoption comes up, we're gonna have to jump at the opportunity because we're gonna struggle otherwise. Rohan are pretty reliant on regenerating cavalry. Our archers have been pretty much chewed through. I'm going after this just to sap their morale. If I can take out this, is it Savduk or whatever his name is? If we can get him out the game, out the fight, their unit morale will instantly drop, and then we can start to break them. Because up here, we can pretty much run through by the looks of it. Although, the archers are doing a pretty good job. So we've got most of them most of them are contained up here. If we can take out the general, where's he gone? Speed this up and crunch. Go on, take him out. Get him out of the game. I mean, that's a great charge. How is it taking this long? There we go, finally. It's not really a worth it trade for Erkenbrand, to be honest. Such a useful general card. Because you can just kind of leave him. See, as soon as that happens, they start to retreat. Crunch them. Scouts into them.
The feat seems almost certain.
They've still got this unit of pikemen floating around, which I'm not happy about. We're gonna have to. Yeah, we're gonna have to.
For the moment, the fortune of battle
Shake
goes our
them,
way.
shake them, make them run, make them run, make them run. Come on, keep hitting them, hit them, hit them. Keep going, keep going. If you keep overlapping, they'll feel flanked and overwhelmed. Come on.
Very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
We've got to keep pushing here. I mean, the fight's won. There we go. Every pigeon is a dove. Oh, it's raiders. Where are the pikemen then? I'm worried about this unit of pikemen that are just kind of floating around freely. They're not there either, so I've got really itchy nose. Breaking archers. So there's a unit of hidden pikemen. Because that's not terrifying. This is pikemen hiding in the woods. Brilliant. What more could I ask for? They're there apparently as well, so they're hidden. I can't even confirm that they are actually pikemen. Yeah, they are. I can. There we go. So, how do we approach this? Definitely archers. I think we just have to trust that our infantry will be able to hold them substantially. No, not a single death yet. I've got it in my head that Helmingers are actually quite decent at taking them out, and this cavalry unit is going to arrive early before... Get out, straight away, get out, get out, get out, get out. Don't prolong combat, you are all imbeciles. That's exactly what we wanted. A 3-part can go away. Having them back to the cavalry is perfect. Over there, in, crunch, out, same again. Messing up my formation at this point. As are you. I mean, they're eating through my men, come on. And back out again. This is very much a rinse and repeat at this point.
If we continue like this,
it's looking like we've got them. But they just don't die. They're heavily armoured. Is that them? Have we got them?
Behold,
come on.
cowardly foe runs. This is a clear
There we go.
victory.
Wow. We're not getting any victory easily here, and I don't even think I've been tactically that off, if I'm honest. I think, look how even it was to begin. There was only 20 men in it. But we walk away with a third of our men. They walk away with that army completely obliterated. Who did the most? Rohan, but I'm assuming that's going to be Aemir. There we go. I think there might be... Yeah, it might be my boiler next door is being a bit loud. This room's really loud recently. I don't know why. The Erling Axeman. The Riddermark skirmishers did actually got collectively the most kills. That's quite mad. Well done, lads. I think it might be because they then turned into cavalry units afterwards, so they got both kind of clumps. But there we go. We've claimed... We've taken out this massive kind of Isengard reclamation army, which was meant to be like the big last stand for them. This is one of the last things I've got to do today, to be fair. I've only just gone 3:30. The time I'm recording this. Oh. That's from Rivendell, isn't it? I want to know if that's from Rivendell to begin with, or the second time around. I don't know. We shall see. I think that's probably the first time. Let's be honest. Yeah, you're not getting any of your men back. I've got a bit of a very direct policy of no, I am not ever selling you your men back. So, I think if we take out Lurtz next, I think that's what we're going to have to do. New faction there. Prince Fingal. So we've got the king and the prince and Aldwolf. We're down to 3.
Yes, my lord.
Tough times. Right, what can we link together? So once we've got these, there's a lot of scouts in that, isn't there? You can go there, stick you on the retrain. No, you won't be able to retrain yet. If we can link those two up,
We shall continue tomorrow.
that is at least something. Got some more archer support, and we do have 2 units of archers there. We just need infantry, really. It seems to be so difficult to get hold of infantry on this game. I'll move you to there, you to there. You can head down and join up. I think we've got another force down by Erkenbrand. So we go. Some much needed infantry. All 3 of you are coming up to the fight. Foldberg on it. I mean, it's all we've got. It's all we've got is militia, but they're holding out okay, to be honest. There are worse militia units in the game, I think. And down the stair, more cavalry to the front. Well, I might as well join you up with them. So we go. It's a 5 stack. So I think realistically, we siege out Gind, they have to sally out. It's a village, so it depends. But we're going to have how many archer units? We'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll have 5. Well, right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll have 7 archer units, so we can pretty much just rain arrows down on what they've got. Let's have a look. Let's see if we can get any closer to see. So Enedwythe are making their way through. Making my way through Enedwythe.
Yes, my lord.
It is very much a case of just build at the moment, isn't it? Don't worry about the economy. So Old Wolf just came of age. Ah, I see. That's where he came from. Alright, we'll do a couple more turns. There's no way we're finishing Isengard off, but we did manage to take them out of the game. So we're getting there. It's going to take a fair bit of time to kind of repopulate the royal line because we've got so few. We've got 3 royals now. Oh, thank you, Pieda. I'm assuming you'll join up with someone here. There we go. Now that is a huge boost to us.
Yes, my lord.
So it means we can link you up, link you up, link you up, and head you lot down to there. Isengard can be reinforced. Lovely. And the fold can be backed up with this force here. No troops available there. More infantry. That's what we need. Infantry. Every available opportunity, I'm just going to build infantry where I can. Another spy would be useful, actually. Don't think I can actually build that yet, though. The chicken farming will also be useful. Why have you jammed up? You shouldn't jam up. That's not good. There we go. Dunlastair. It's literally just get the militia to the front line at the minute. I'm a little bit buggy. There we go. Let's
Without question.
well, we may as well, if you're here. Save us going all the way over again.
Our people accept this willingly.
Nice.
As you wish.
We need to find this province. I don't know where their province. We could go all the way up to Amansul, but we must be able to bump into them beforehand, surely. Surely, for the love of God.
Yes, my lord. Yes. Without question.
Where's the
As you wish.
city?
Without question. Yes.
How have I managed to do that?
Tomorrow.
Dreadful
I
from me.
cannot do that. Yes, my lord.
I really hope Enedwythe aren't up for a bit of war, because I really don't. That's their force, what they've got sat in there. I think what we might do is siege the village, and that'll see off the rest of this episode. I think that's a good place to end this off. So we've got a little force here, which is being essentially they're going to march. They're going to go for Ginyard, I reckon, which at the moment is not really going to be defendable. So you know what? I'm going to be bold. I'm going to move you out. If you take Ginyard, so what? Doesn't matter. We can sweep in and take you actually with a lot more ease than if you were than to defend it. Hate defending villages. Knew it. I've got a read on you now. Got a full-on read. There he is. Why have they moved him out on his own? Because I am now going to go at him and take him out of the game. Yes. Anyone I can get at this point. There we go. We've got 2 solid units there.
Your orders, my lord.
Who's this? Garulf. Militia. Secondary force headed up by Garulf. That's just going to be a slog, so I'm going to auto resolve. We lost a fair few men, but there we go. Job done. A nice Nice manoeuvre there, I think. Some good tactical stuff. Let's get that back up.
Your orders, my lord.
Now, he's going to
We
retreat.
shall engage. We have triumphed.
I mean, we could auto-resolve this, but I want Lurtz dead. Purely for his pure arrogance.
We attack.
So we're going to surround him with cavalry, and we're going to charge him multiple times. He's not going to be able to fight us. I think he's got an orc bodyguard. I think. I would have thought he'd have crossbows, but... Although I don't know why I think he'd have crossbows. He doesn't... In the film, he doesn't have a crossbow. At any point. I think what we need to do this is as quick as possible. I think is the order of the day. So what has he actually got? The Berserkers, that's what they are. Right. So they don't have much armour. Let's get on them. From the off. No, I don't want you involved. To be honest, we could do this without having a single casualty. If we're clever, we could do this without losing a single trooper. Because he's just going to run. They have no armour, so they should start dropping moderately quickly. There we go. So we like to see.
Only half the enemy force remains.
We could do this literally just through the skirmishes. This is ridiculous. Where's Lurtz? Where's actual Lurtz? There he is. This is what you get for being arrogant, brother. Yeah, we're not even going to bother moving the men in. That's him done.
Our men have
There we
slain
go.
the enemy general.
That was for
Awed
Boromir.
by the victory we have won here today.
But that's their leader out. That could... If they haven't got any other family of them... No, they haven't. They've got that Lord Auluf guy who knocked out 2 of our princes a while back. That one was for Erkenbrand. Oh, I hate losing characters early on. We're only, what, like 20, 23, 24 turns in? Something like that. Theoden's gone. Theodred's gone. Hammer's gone. Gamling's gone. Erkenbrand's gone. We've literally just got Éomer. He's the only one left. Everyone else is perished.
An honor.
But I think...
Yes, my lord.
To war then. Our forces are well hidden.
That's them gone.
Your orders, my lord.
Whey! Goodbye, Isengard. Good night, Vienna. So I think I want to rush to get to here. I want to take Bregnas. It's now rebel.
Yes, my lord.
So I want to get to Bregnas before anyone else does.
Vigil over the lands. As you command.
And then that will be where we end the episode. And then we can work out what we're going to do from here.
My lord. As you wish. Without
It's
question.
so bizarre going through this northern. Because they will have a province there.
I shall continue.
You know they've got that.
Yes, my lord.
What's up here? Erebor, Lordian.
What is it you wish to discuss?
Right.
You
Trade.
hold very well.
Good.
What
I mean, to be
else?
honest, it's
This
probably within your...
proposal is of
Yeah, I'll do that.
interest.
Meanderwin's quite a crucial thing for me.
For more fruitful parley in
Because we can
future.
start to see when stuff moves in and moves out. Just having those and being able to click them and see whether it says enemy or neutral makes a fair bit of difference. Right. So we'll move up to the Woodland Realm next. Don't need to do the Misty Mountains, they're done. Nice, another 500 there. Agent,
Your orders.
you can head down here, down
Tomorrow's
south.
journey planned
Start
out.
getting some southern trade deals in. That's starting to fill out a bit. I'm really bad with siege on this as well. I never ever get siege. Don't really need the Great Hall, do I? Very much depends at this point on whether they are going to... The next fight is pretty much dependent on who attacks me first. And I've got a funny feeling Ennard and wife are already sniffing for it. Although we are already at war with Dunland, so... Who knows? Right, this should be the second to last turn end of this episode. Up to 53 minutes again. They're getting longer. Oh. Sort the barnet out. I can't have a haircut for any. I'm not getting a haircut anytime soon, so it's just gonna go. It's already bleached. It's gonna go light blue. Yes, there we go. Now this is what. Thank you, game. Game. Thank you. You're starting to replenish my my lines. Once we take that, that'll see off the rest of the episode. We've got that unit of scouts done. You know what? I'm going to reinforce you. Let's start exploring what's going on over here. They've got Caddis. I might buy map information off them once I've got my money back up.
Yes, my lord.
Let's see, who have you got? Still don't know. It'll most likely be Bandit. Or will it be like Dunland? It might be Dunlendings, to be fair, because it's Dunlendish land, maybe? I don't know.
We shall engage.
My lord. Without question.
Oh, that's annoying.
As you wish.
If we take them, and that's that, we can move down to here, which is where we know Bree will be in this area. You can move up and along.
Without question.
I'm doing a quite
dignitary.
up for it by the looks of things. Off on our trade missions. Where have you gone? What's your name?
My lord.
AO Man.
As you wish.
Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's AO Man.
Tomorrow's journey plan.
There'll be Mordor, or there's always loads of diplomats in this area, so. Let's keep the units coming. What's our bill? What are our bills looking like? We're spending. That's good. If we've got 5,500 going out on that, that's taking up most of our money. We're still in profit. That's good. We can afford a couple more units. That's now done. So actually, before we get the mines, let's get Tomb, and I'll do a 2% increase each time. Starting to stack up a little bit in the middle. That's good. When we take Bregnas, that'll be the end of this episode. Come on! Moving quick time now. A little bit worried about Edward Wife because I haven't really got an actual enemy at this point. Maybe Gondor, but because they're kind of pugged away to the side, they don't really. Maybe the Ardenheim, to be fair. It depends if the Ardenheim have decided to sail up. Oh, what a time to get that! What am I getting for that?
We shall prevail.
I'm going to do it anyway, but what am I getting? Royal Guard? The realm of Lothlorien has been good. Do I actually even get anywhere from Lorien? I didn't even go to Lorien, did I? It's dreadful.
Your orders.
I will do the Woodland Realm, then Erebor and Dale, then we'll move this one over to these sort of realms here. We've still got Dorwinion and Run to do. It's just this period now where you just have to keep moving your diplomats around to basically get them. Did I miss a diplomat there? Definitely did.
Tomorrow's journey plan.
And you can.
Yes, my lord. You have
trade balanced. Are we both? Are we Northmen? They're Dunedain, aren't they? It's not Bree are the Northman faction. Oh,
possibly a mistake.
Nice.
Until we meet again.
Starting to paint a little bit of a picture. Nothing about Bree though.
Yes, I shall continue tomorrow.
There we go.
Stopping here.
Bree-ish fort.
Yes, my lord.
To be honest, for the time being, you can all go in there.
By your command. My lord. Your will, my lord. Orders. Orders.
You can go in there as well.
Your orders, my lord.
Your will, my lord.
There we go. That reduces their upkeep to naught. Don't need anyone in the fold, so you can go there.
Yes, my lord.
There we go. I should have finished this episode up pretty much on an hour. I'm going to auto-resolve that Bregnas battle because there's no real need to fight it. I'm not really trying to save men at the moment. I've got a decent bit of income. That's iffy. To be fair, the computer probably saw it was still rebel and then moved in. I assume. I don't know how clever the computer is. Yara than I am. The Independent Realms. So I've got one more thing to do today after this. I've got to write a review.
We shall engage.
What are they? Grey Flood, Grey Flood, Grey. Yeah, they're not great. Let's go. Victory, 61 lost. Happy with that. And there we go. Isengard is completely extinguished. Riddermark skirmish.
Noble conquest.
Moria are at war with the Anduin Vale.
My lord, what is it you wish to discuss?
Go Alliance.
Another proposition?
Not Alliance trade.
This proposal.
No one ever wants to do map info anymore.
I cannot do.
I don't know if that's been like turned down.
Impossible.
But yeah, we'll take. There's not even a mountain there yet. I wonder what that could be. Let's get the trade deal with Brienne.
Yes, my lord. What is it you wish to discuss?
Trade balanced. We're both Northmen as well, so maybe.
For us, then?
Do we go for an alliance?
No, we will not. There is something else.
Never gonna
This was a
happen.
waste
So
of
we'll go
time.
for. We'll move them across to there next.
I cannot do that. If only I could. I cannot do that.
Have them over there.
Tomorrow's journey planned out.
Bregnas is taken. Let's see. There aren't going to be any diplomats down here. They usually
Without
are.
question. As you wish.
None.
Without question. I shall continue
Right,
tomorrow.
and that'll be it from that'll be it from us for this week. Well, not this week. We'll have another episode up tomorrow. I'm trying to do these every day because I enjoy the game. I enjoy getting an hour of this game in, especially if I know I'm going to limit it to an hour. I can kind of play it every day and not do nothing else for the rest of the day. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Do subscribe. I'm going to load that up there, so for the next turn we can have some extra units rolling. I may skip a few turns for the next one just so we can get our economy built up and get our like forces done, because we're not actually at war with anyone other than Dunland at the minute, and I think for some reason they will be kind of in the middle of it with the Northern Dunedain, most likely. So thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel. At CubKXVU on all social media channels as well. Let me know what you're thinking. If you're enjoying the campaign, what campaign you'd like to see me do next, because realistically I might do short campaigns for the for the time being. Otherwise I don't really want to be doing like 300 turn campaigns like I would do on a solo one. Keep them normal. So I think realistic, if we go for Dunland, then Eredwyth, and then we try to take out Mordor, I think that'll be the plan. Gondor seem to have it pretty well stacked at the minute, so we could probably sweep over and do the rest. But yeah, for now, see you later, guys, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.